Orders, mighty Sultan. We must act. Na'am, great Sultan.
I think you have the wrong fleet. We do not fear no.
Orders, mighty Sultan.
I think you have the wrong fleet.
Course set. Na'am, great Sultan. Inshallah.
As my Sultan wills. As my Sultan wills. Orders? What is as my Sultan wills? We move, Sultan.
How may I serve, Sultan?
As my Sultan wills.
Orders.
What is the Sultan's will? As you will. As my Sultan wills. Of course, Sultan. As my Sultan wills.
How may I serve?
As my Sultan wills.
Separate, Sultan. As you will.
What does the Sultan will? Na'am.
Orders, mighty Sultan. Yes, Sultan! Closing to engage! The sea is yours, great Sultan! Until death! Victor!
Admiring the enemy, eh? Alhamdulillah! We have prevailed! As my Sultan wills. Yes, Sultan! We close for battle. Alhamdulillah! Allah has granted us victory! Alhamdulillah! Your faith and courage have triumphed! Alhamdulillah! Allah has granted us victory! This will be a... I have failed you, men! We are beaten! As my Sultan wills. Na'am. Tomorrow's journey awaits. Na'am, Sultan. Yalla!
Zaida, mighty Sultan.
We suspect you will waste our time. You had best not. No, you must... Some further requests, then? Forget it. We're not interested. This meeting was worse than fruitless. As my Sultan wills.
Orders. Sultan.
We move, Sultan. We rest here until dawn. Na'am, Sultan. As my Sultan wills. As my Sultan wills. Of course, Sultan. As my Sultan wills. Na'am. What is the Sultan's will? As you will. Orders. We move, Sultan. The infidel's army will not survive. Long live the war!
We would see you dead, heathen.
What is the Sultan's will? Yalla, as my Sultan wills. Of course, Sultan. We will defend this place with our lives, Sultan. As my Sultan wills. Na'am. As my Sultan wills, we will engage them honorably. We shall endure outside their walls. Lay siege. Moving away from the enemy walls, Sultan. Yeah! Orders. We march. Continuing tomorrow, mighty Sultan. Infidels to kill, Sultan.
Orders. Sultan. Orders. Orders. Sultan. Orders. How may I serve, Sultan? Sultan. How may I serve, Sultan? Orders. Sultan. We march. Sultan. Orders. How may I serve, Sultan? Sultan. Orders. Sultan. Sultan. How may I serve, Sultan? Sultan. Orders. How may I serve, Sultan? Joining the ranks. Yalla.
Shu bedak. Yalla. As my Sultan wills.
Orders. Sultan. We move, Sultan. Sultan. Merging out. How may I serve, Sultan?
What is the Sultan's will? As you will. The sun sets on today's journey. Our enemies will suffer. We move. As my Sultan wills. Na'am.
Sibni Lawadi, infidel. I will not waste words on you, infidel. Orders. How may I serve? The infidels' army will not survive. Long live the warriors of Islam. Orders. How may I serve, Sultan? Sultan. How may I serve, Sultan?
As my Sultan wills.
How may I serve, Sultan? We march. Forming up together, Sultan. Orders. Sultan. How may I serve, Sultan? Sultan. Sultan. Orders. Sultan. How may I serve, Sultan? Yalla. Continue.
As my Sultan wills.
Sultan. Orders. We march. Merging our armies. How may I serve, Sultan? Sultan.
As my Sultan wills. Shubadak. Na'am, Sultan. Yalla. Continue. Yes. Yalla.
You have something in mind for our people, noble one?
As my Sultan wills. Of course, Sultan.
How may I serve, Sultan? We move, Sultan. Yalla.
Na'am.
Orders. We march. How may I serve, Sultan? Sultan. As you will. How may I serve, Sultan? We move. How may I serve, Sultan? We march. Orders. How may I serve, Sultan? Yalla.
As my Sultan will. What is the Sultan's will?
Orders. Sultan. We march. Joining the ranks. How may I serve, Sultan? But Sultan. We march. Continue.
As my Sultan wills. Of course, Sultan. We move at first light.
How may I serve? We move, Sultan. Joining the...
As my Sultan wills. Na'am. Infidels to kill, Sultan. Orders? As you will. The sun sets on today's journey. Na'am, Sultan. We move? Yes. Yalla.
You will have no rights. Once you are my prisoner.
As my Sultan wills. Of course, as my Sultan wills. Na'am. We shall fortify against the infidels.
Sultan, as you will.
Orders?
Orders. How may I serve, Sultan? Yalla. They fight like a cornered snake. Pull back, Yalla! The sun sets on today's journey. I will wreak great vengeance on you for that, infidel. We rest here until dawn. Orders. Sultan. We march. Merging our armies.
What is the Sultan's will? We move, Sultan.
Sultan. Yalla. The sun sets on today.
As my Sultan wills. Of course, Sultan. As my Sultan wills.
Sultan.
Na'am, Sultan. Yalla! Infidels to kill, Sultan. Na'am. Bedak, by your will. Orders? As you will. The sun sets on today's journey. As my Sultan wills. Of course, Sultan. As my Sultan wills. Na'am. Na'am, Sultan. We move.
Orders. Forming up together, Sultan.
Salam alaikum.
Orders? We march, as my Sultan wills. Of course, Sultan. As my Sultan wills. Na'am. What is the Sultan's will? As you will. Infidels to kill, Sultan! Yalla! Our enemies will suffer. By your will, resting here. As my Sultan wills. Of course, Sultan. Orders? We march. Continuing tomorrow, mighty Sultan. Na'am, Sultan. As you will. As my Sultan wills. Na'am. Tomorrow's journey awaits. As my Sultan wills. A terrible sight! The enemy surrounds our walls, Sultan!
As you will, splitting the army.
What is the Sultan's will? We march. Na'am, Sultan. The infidels' army will not As my Sultan wills. Of course, Sultan. What is the Sultan's will? As my Sultan wills. Na'am.
How may I serve, Sultan? We march. As you will.
Orders? Yalla! Continuing tomorrow, mighty Sultan.
Sultan. We move, Sultan. Continuing tomorrow, mighty Sultan. Level the defenses. The Sultan wills it. Great Sultan. Orders.
Was it your brother I killed?
That is cowardly. Fight me!
Struggle if you like. I will take your lands and women regardless.
As my Sultan wills. Of course, Sultan. Tomorrow's journey awaits. Na'am, Sultan. Orders? Yalla! Inshallah! We will smite this foe, Sultan!
Defeating you will bring me great honor, noble enemy. Face me in battle. It is the...
As my Sultan wills. Na'am.
Sultan. Orders. Orders. Sultan. How may I serve, Sultan? Orders. Joining the ranks.
Hiding as the infidels would. As my Sultan wills. Of course, Sultan. Na'am.
Orders. Sultan. How may I serve, Sultan? Working up together, Sultan.
What is the Sultan's will? As you will. Orders? Yalla! We rest. If it is the fight you wish, come as my Sultan wills. Of course.
My master will reward me for your death.
How may I serve, Sultan? As you will. We move, Sultan. A terrible sight. The enemy surrounds our walls, Sultan.
The infidels wait at our gates, Sultan. It is a siege.
Orders. Yalla! Continuing tomorrow, mighty Sultan. The sun sets on today's journey.
Orders, mighty Sultan. Yes, Sultan.
As my Sultan wills.
Sultan.
We move at first light.
Orders. Sultan. We move, Sultan.
Na'am, Sultan. We move, Sultan.
Orders. As you will.
Orders. True Badak, splitting our forces. Merging our armies. As my Sultan wills. Of course, Sultan.
Sultan. Orders. Merging our armies.
As my Sultan wills.
Orders. Sultan. We move, Sultan.
As my Sultan wills. Orders? What is the Sultan's will? As my Sultan wills. Na'am. Tomorrow's journey awaits. Setting a watch here, mighty Sultan.
How may I serve, Sultan? Orders. As you will. We shall end this day in triumph. Yes, Sultan. Besieging this place. Mighty Sultan.
That is cowardly. Fight me! As my Sultan wills.
Of course, Sultan. Tomorrow's Naam, Sultan. The infidels' army will not survive. Long live the warriors of Islam!
What is the Sultan?
Do it.
Long live the warriors of Islam!
How may I serve, Sultan? How may I... Yalla! We rest here until...
Orders?
I look...
Naam, Sultan.
Orders. How may I serve, Sultan? As you will.
What is the Sultan's will?
Yalla! The sun sets on today's journey.
As my Sultan wills.
Orders. Demand.
Naam. We move at first light.
We have chosen the time and place. Now let us choose triumph.
Some spawn of a jackal has opened our gates to the enemy! May the traitorous dog find no peace! Life is made of 2 days. One...
As my Sultan wills.
How may I serve? The infidels' army will not survive.
Talk is cheap. Come face me.
As my Sultan wills.
Sultan.
Naam, Sultan. What is the Sultan's will?
Orders?
As my Sultan wills.
Separating the men, mighty Sultan.
As my Sultan... What is... As my Sultan wills.
Orders? No mortal man.
Orders. How may I serve, Sultan? Orders. Yalla. Forming up together.
Yalla!
As my Sultan wills.
Sultan. We shall end this day in triumph. They fight like a cornered snake. Pull back! Calling off our siege of the infidels.
As my Sultan wills.
How may I serve, Sultan? We march. Sultan. How may I serve, Sultan? We move, Sultan. Orders. Sultan. Yalar. How may I serve, Sultan? Sultan. How may I serve, Sultan? Sultan. As you will, Sultan. As you will. Forming up.
Na'am, Sultan. As you will.
Orders. We march. The sun sets on today's journey.
As my Sultan wills. Of course, Sultan.
I serve the faith.
Sultan.
As my Sultan wills. Na'am. We move at first light.
Orders. Inshallah, we will smite this foe, Sultan.
As my Sultan wills.
How may I serve, Sultan? We move, Sultan. As you will. We rest here until dawn.
Orders. Yalla. The sun set.
Orders. We march. How may I serve, Sultan? Orders. Sultan. How may I serve, Sultan? Merging our armies. Orders. As you will. Orders. Yalar. Sultan. We march. Forming up together, Sultan.
As my Sultan wills.
How may I serve, Sultan? We move, Sultan. The sun.
As my Sultan wills. Of course, Sultan. Tomorrow's journey awaits.
The warriors of Islam.
A terrible sight! The enemy surrounds our walls, Sultan!
Leaving nothing for the infidels.
What is the Sultan's will? Merging our armies. Na'am, Sultan.
Sultan. As you will. We rest here until dawn. We move, Sultan. The sun alarm. Join Sultan. We march. Continuing tomorrow, mighty Sultan. Orders. How may I serve, Sultan? Yalla. We rest here until dawn. We march. Orders. We move, Sultan.
As my Sultan wills. Na'am. Our enemies will suffer.
Sultan. How may I serve, Sultan?
Orders forming up together, Sultan.
As my Sultan wills. As my Sultan wills.
We shall... Inshallah. Our orders, mighty Sultan. Na'am, great Sultan. Orders, mighty Sultan. Na'am, great Sultan. Orders, mighty Sultan. Na'am, great Sultan. Orders, mighty Sultan.
What is the Sultan's will? Orders? Inshallah!
We will smite this foe, Sultan. Long live the
Na'am, Sultan. As my Sultan wills. Na'am. Tomorrow's journey awaits.
Sultan. Yalla. The sun sets on today's journey. Level the defenses. The Sultan wills it. Orders. We shall end this day in triumph. Yes, Sultan. Besieging this place. Mighty Sultan, do we wait them out or strike?
Na'am, great Sultan. Orders, mighty Sultan. Course said. Na'am, great Sultan.
As my Sultan wills.
How may I serve, Sultan?
As my Sultan wills.
Sultan. Orders, mighty Sultan. Inshallah, our wind shall be...
As my Sultan wills. Of course, Sultan. We move at first.
Orders. Inshallah, we will smite.
orders. Yalla, Shubadak. By your will.
How may I serve, Sultan? Orders. We march. The sun sets on Sultan. As you will. Orders. We march. How may I serve, Sultan? Yalla. Orders. We move, Sultan. Merging our armies.
As my Sultan wills. Na'am. Tomorrow's journey awaits.
Naam, great Sultan. Orders, mighty Sultan. Orders, mighty Sultan. Course.
As my Sultan wills.
How may I serve?
Orders, mighty Sultan.
As my Sultan wills.
If I wanted to see...
Sultan, the infidels' army will not survive. Long live the warriors of Islam. Allah, the most merciful, has delivered us. Victory!
I will not mock you. I simply challenge you. Face me in battle. It is the honorable way. As my Sultan wills. Naam. Of course, Sultan. Tomorrow's journey awaits.
Orders, mighty Sultan. Orders, mighty Sultan. Course set.
Our enemies will suffer. Yalla, Naam, Sultan. Orders, as you will. Yalla.
How may I serve, Sultan? How may I serve, Sultan? Sultan. How may I serve, Sultan? Sultan. How may I serve, Sultan? Orders. How may I serve, Sultan? Orders. How may I serve, Sultan? Sultan. Orders. How may I serve, Sultan? Orders. Sultan. Joining the ranks.
Naam, Sultan.
Sultan.
What is the Sultan's will?
How may I serve, Sultan?
As my Sultan wills. Naam.
Sultan. How may I serve, Sultan? Sultan. Yalla. Orders. As you will. Sultan. How may I serve, Sultan? Sultan. We move, Sultan.
Yes.
How may I serve? As you will.
As my Sultan wills. Naam.
How may I serve, Sultan?
As my Sultan wills. Naam. Of course, Sultan. Tomorrow,
Sultan. We march. How may I serve, Sultan? As you will.
Naam, great Sultan. Orders, mighty Sultan. Yes, Sultan. We must anchor until morning.
Sultan. We move, Sultan. We march.
infidels to kill, Sultan. Naam, Sultan. Yalla. As my Sultan wills. Naam. As my Sultan wills. Of course, Sultan.
infidels wait at our gates, Sultan. It is a siege.
As my Sultan wills. Na'am. We move at first light. Tomorrow, as my Sultan wills. Of course, Sultan. Setting a watch here, mighty Sultan. All that is left for us is to fight. It is an honor to defend your walls against this siege, Sultan. As my Sultan wills. Na'am. Tomorrow's journey awaits.
We shall end this day in triumph. Long live the warriors.
As my Sultan wills. We move at first light. My master will reward me for your death. As my Sultan wills. As my Sultan wills. Hiding as the infidels would. As my Sultan wills. Na'am. Our enemies will suffer. Yes, Sultan. Your... Such is the fate of all infidels. Orders?
How may I serve, Sultan? Sultan. We move, Sultan.
What is the Sultan's will? As you will.
Orders. Forming up together, Sultan.
Yalla!
How may I serve, Sultan? We march. Orders. Yalla. Joining the ranks. Sultan. No mortal man may walk this path. Orders. How may I serve, Sultan? As you will. Splitting the army.
Shubadak. As my Sultan wills. As my Sultan wills. Inshallah, we will have our revenge. The sun sets on today's journey.
Orders. How may I serve, Sultan? Sultan. We move, Sultan.
As my Sultan wills.
How may I serve, Sultan? We march.
As my Sultan wills. I will bring our forces together. As my Sultan wills. Na'am. As my Sultan wills.
I will not mock you. I simply challenge you.
As my Sultan wills. Of course, Sultan. As my Sultan wills. As my Sultan... Infidels to kill, Sultan! Na'am, Sultan! Yalla! The infidels' army will not survive! Long live the warriors of Islam! We must... Yes.
Sultan. How may I serve, Sultan? We move.
Orders?
How may I serve, Sultan? We march.
What is the Sultan's will? Yalla, as my Sultan wills.
How may I serve, Sultan?
Yalla, Na'am, Sultan. Merging our armies. As my Sultan wills. Na'am. Shubadak. We move.
Sultan, the infidels dare to lay siege to our walls.
As my Sultan wills. Of course, Sultan. Infidels to kill, Sultan. Na'am. Orders? Shubadak. We move.
Orders. Yalla. As you will. Continuing tomorrow, mighty...
As my Sultan wills. Na'am. As my Sultan wills. Of course, Sultan.
Sultan. We move, Sultan. The sun sets on today's journey. A terrible sight. The enemy surrounds our walls, Sultan.
Noble foe, let us see if we can reach an agreement.
Many thanks.
Another course of wisdom to share. No, please continue with your suggestions. Your plan seems... Goodbye. We look forward to our next meeting.
The infidels wait at our gates, Sultan. It is a siege.
My people have a message. Disagreement. You have more worthy plans, then. Very good. Are you Speak further. We welcome it. Speak not of this now. You show much understanding. This is good.
As my Sultan wills.
Na'am.
As my Sultan wills. Of course, Sultan. As my Sultan wills. This will be an honorable battle. Alhamdulillah! We have prevailed! As my Sultan wills.
Na'am.
As my Sultan wills. Infidels to kill, Sultan! Yalla! Resting here.
How may I serve, Sultan? As you will. Orders. We march. How may I serve, Sultan? Sultan. As you will. Splitting the army. We move, Sultan.
As my Sultan wills.
Separating the men, mighty.
Greetings. Our people have some... Magnificent. Excellent. What else would you suggest? Keep suggesting perhaps something more balanced this time. Diplomacy failed us this day.
We will redeem ourselves! Regroup! Tomorrow's journey awaits. The enemy lay siege. We will show them no fear. As my Sultan wills.
Na'am.
How may I serve, Sultan? Sultan. As you will.
I am sure God is with you.
Defeating you will bring me great honor, noble enemy.
As my Sultan wills.
Na'am.
Our enemies will suffer. We cannot go there, Sultan. Inshallah, none of them shall escape us. To battle! As my Sultan wills. Of course, Sultan.
That is cowardly. Fight me!
Orders. As you will. Sultan. Orders. Sultan. Joining the ranks. Allah. Orders. We move, Sultan. 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 Separating the men, mighty Sultan. We march.
شو بدك؟ Our enemies will suffer.
How may I serve, Sultan? Orders.
As my Sultan wills. As my Sultan wills. Yes, Sultan. We close for battle. We shall endure outside their walls. Lay siege.
Sultan, The infidels dare to lay siege to our walls. The infidels wait at our gates, Sultan. It is a siege.
My master will reward me for your death.
As my Sultan wills, we will engage them honorably.
Inshallah, we shall all find a way to an honorable victory.
Units, await my orders! Group! Units! Defend position! Units, group! battering ram is in place. It will not be long before our enemy's defenses fall. Our men have done well. The gates have fallen. Allah is glorious. We have taken the walls. It is time we captured this place. Our foe fights with horns made of clay. We are winning the battle. battering ram is in place. It will not be long before our enemy's defenses fall. Our foe fights with horns made of clay. We are winning the battle.
Mounted archers!
Battering ram has done its work, and now is the time to fight.
Keep your distance. Fire! Turkish horses, archers! Forward! Orders completed, my son. Unit, group!
Sultan, only half our force remains. Our general lies dead. Pray our warriors' hearts fill with thirst for vengeance and not despair. Mighty Sultan, the winds of fate have turned against us. The foe seems to be winning the battle. Curse the sun that shines on our disgrace! We must turn the wind of battle, or we will taste ashes instead of victory. We have gained only blood and shame from this battle. Our
Inshallah, we will have our revenge! As the Sultan wills, breaking the siege. Sultan.
As my Sultan wills. This will be an honorable battle. As my Sultan wills. Yes, Sultan! We close for battle. As my Sultan wills. Na'am. We move at first light.
Orders, mighty Sultan. Course set.
Shubadak. As my Sultan wills. Of course, Sultan. As my Sultan wills. This will be an honorable battle.
Separating the men, mighty. Separating the men, mighty Sultan.
As my Sultan wills. As my Sultan wills. As my Sultan wills. Of course, Sultan.
As you will, splitting the army. Join the warriors of Islam!
Tomorrow's journey awaits. This day belongs to the enemy. We must pull back now. We move at first light. As my Sultan wills. Na'am. As my Sultan wills. Of course, Sultan. We move at first light. As my Sultan wills. Na'am. Tomorrow's journey awaits. It is an honor to defend your walls against this siege, Sultan. As my Sultan wills. Of course, Sultan. We move at first as my Sultan wills. Yes, Sultan. We close for battle. As my Sultan wills. We will engage them. Alhamdulillah! Allah has granted us victory! This will be an honorable battle. We shall endure as my Sultan wills. As my Sultan wills. Na'am. Our enemies will suffer. There shall be no mercy for the A crashing infidels to kill, Sultan. By your will. Yes. Bedak. Inshallah, none of them shall escape us.
How may I serve, Sultan? Orders. Inshallah, the sun sets on today's journey. Sultan, we march. Orders. Sultan, orders. How may I serve, Sultan? Orders. Forming up together, we move, Sultan. We rescue.
Yes.
How may I serve, Sultan? Sultan, Sultan.
Combining our forces for strength, Sultan.
Orders. Sultan, orders.
Infidels to kill, Sultan. Bedak. Hiding as the infidels would.
Alhamdulillah! Your faith and courage have triumphed! These are now our people's lands!
I will see you dead yet. Resting here. Such is the fate of all infidels who face me. Infidels to kill, Sultan! Yalla! As my Sultan wills, we will engage them honorably.
Alhamdulillah! We have prevailed!
As my Sultan wills. Of course, Sultan. As my Sultan wills.
Yes, Sultan. We close for battle. Alhamdulillah! Your faith and courage have triumphed!
As my Sultan wills.
Orders. Sultan, joining the ranks.
We will engage them honorably.
Alhamdulillah! We have prevailed!
Hiding as the infidels would.
Sultan, orders. How may I serve? Yalla!
That is cowardly. Fight me!
As my Sultan wills. Na'am.
Orders. We move, Sultan.
As my Sultan wills.
This will be an honorable battle.
As my Sultan wills. Of course, Sultan. As my Sultan wills. Na'am. hiding as the infidels would.
You will have no rights. Once you are my...
As my Sultan wills, we will engage them honorably.
Alhamdulillah! Your faith and courage have triumphed.
I will not mock you.
As my Sultan wills.
Yes, Sultan. We close for battle.
As my Sultan wills.
Naam. Yes, Sultan. We close for battle. This will be an honorable battle. Alhamdulillah! Your faith and courage have triumphed!
Ah!
As my Sultan wills.
Yes, Sultan. We close for battle.
As my Sultan wills. We will engage them honorably.
Alhamdulillah! Allah has granted us victory!
Of course, Sultan. As my Sultan wills. As my Sultan wills. As my Sultan wills.
Yes, Sultan. We close for battle.
Was it your brother I killed? You all look alike to me.
As my Sultan wills.
Defeating you will bring me great honor, no...
The enemy lay siege. We will show them no fear. Alhamdulillah! Your faith and courage have triumphed! All praise to Allah for this victory!
Struggle if you like. I will take your land and women regardless.
As my Sultan wills, we will engage them honorably.
Alhamdulillah! Allah has... Alhamdulillah! We have prevailed!
How may I serve, Sultan? How may I serve, Sultan? As you will.
As my Sultan wills.
How may I serve, Sultan? How may I serve, Sultan? Orders. Sultan.
As my Sultan wills.
How may I serve, Sultan? Sultan. How may I serve, Sultan? Working our army.
As my Sultan wills.
Of course, Sultan.
Sultan. Separating the men, mighty. How may I serve, Sultan? We move, Sultan. Joining the red.
Na'am. As my Sultan wills.
How may I serve, Sultan? Orders. Sultan. As you will.
As my Sultan,
You are to die.
as my Sultan wills. Yes, Sultan. We close for battle. As my Sultan will.
You outlanders are fool. Nah, I will not mock you. Defeating you will bring me great.
As my Sultan wills. As my Sultan wills. We will engage them honorably. As my Sultan wills. Yes, Sultan. We close for battle. As my Sultan wills. We will engage them honorably.
I have failed you.
As my Sultan wills. This I cannot do, Sultan. Yes, Sultan. You show enemy no mercy, Sultan. Yes, Sultan. Your enemies shall fall swiftly. Curse me.
You are to face me in battle. Defeating you will bring me great honor, noble enemy.
Orders. The infidels' army will not survive. Long live the warriors of Islam!
Silence! The time for
With that,
How may I serve, Sultan? Sultan. Sultan. Inshallah, we will smite this foe, Sultan. Long live the warriors. How may I serve, Sultan?
you are to die. My master has all.
Inshallah, we shall end this day in triumph. We dance with death this day, but leave her with the infidel.
Units, await my orders! Units, defend position!
The enemy show their cowardice. They bring in reinforcements. Mighty Sultan, the winds of fate have turned against us. The foe seems to be winning the battle.
Forward! Missiles, attack! Missiles, attack!
Only half the enemy force remains. We must pray they lose their will to fight.
Warriors, move out! Forward! Warriors, march!
Praise be to Allah! The enemy's general lies dead. Now his men can sense their doom upon them. We have gained only blood and shame from this battle. Our
They fight like a cornered snake. Pull back! Ordered, Sultan.
My master will reward me for you. Face me in battle. It is the honorable way. Defeating you will bring me...
As my Sultan wills. Infidels to kill, Sultan! Our enemies will suffer. We move.
How may I serve, Sultan? We march. Orders. Sultan, as you will. Forming up together, Sultan. Sultan, the infidels dare to lay siege to our walls. Inshallah, we will have our revenge. Continuing tomorrow, mighty Sultan.
Yes, by your will. Shubadak. As you will, Sultan. Dividing the army.
In orders. Joining the ranks.
As my Sultan wills. Na'am. Our enemies will suffer.
How may I serve, Sultan? Orders. As you will. These lands hide our foes. We move, Sultan. How may I serve? Forming up together. Orders. Joining the ranks.
Yalla! Yes. Yes, Sultan. Your enemy, as my Sultan wills.
We bring you a message this day. Not
We could
Your
not-
time was most valuable. We thank you.
It is an honor to defend your walls against this siege, Sultan. As my Sultan wills. Of course, Sultan. Infidels to kill, Sultan. By your will.
How may I serve, Sultan?
I will not mock you.
Our enemies will suffer.
All that is left for us is to fight.
Yes. Yalla.
Orders. We move, Sultan.
Shubadak.
Face me in battle. It is the honorable way.
Infidels to kill, Sultan. Inshallah, none of them shall escape us. To battle! Swiftly or slowly. Units, await my orders!
Soldiers!
Our foe brings more men to the battle.
Units, make haste! As my Sultan wills. Yes, Sultan. We close for battle.
How may I serve, Sultan? We move, Sultan.
Our enemies will suffer.
Orders.
Shoot back. Yes, Sultan. Your enemies shall fall swiftly. Yes. A crushing victory, my Sultan, as my Sultan wills. Our enemies will...
Defeating you will bring me great...
Inshallah, none of them shall... As my Sultan wills. We will engage them honorably.
Greetings. We have a word for you. Aye. Very well. What's your next suggestion, then?
If you're looking to us...
This was a disappointing encounter.
Yes, they fight like a cornered snake. Pull back! We rest here until dawn.
As my Sultan wills.
Na'am. Face me in battle. It is the honor...
Shubadak. There shall be no mercy for these infidels. Such is the fate of all infidels. As my Sultan wills.
Of course, defeating you will bring me great honor, noble enemy.
Infidels to kill, Sultan. As my Sultan wills.
This will... prevailed!
As my Sultan wills.
How may I serve, Sultan? Orders.
Of course, Sultan. We move at first light.
Face me in battle. Defeating you will bring me great honor, noble enemy.
As my Sultan wills. Yes, Sultan. We close for battle. Alhamdulillah! Inshallah, none of them shall escape us. Crushing face.
It is
as my Sultan wills.
Defeating you will bring me...
Shubadak. Yes,
I will not mock you.
the pain. You showed the enemy no mercy.
I have failed you, men. We are beaten. Retreat!
Tomorrow's journey awaits. As my Sultan wills. Of course, Sultan. We move, our enemies will suffer.
Always a pleasure, dear ally.
As my Sultan wills. Yes, Sultan.
If it is a fight you wish, come closer.
Defeating you will bring me...
Infidels to kill, Sultan. There shall be no mercy for these infidels. Such is the...
Face me in battle. It is...
By your will. Yes, Sultan. Your enemies shall fall swift. Yes. Infidels to kill, Sultan.
Sultan.
Taking those as my Sultan wills.
Orders.
As my Sultan wills.
Sultan.
Taking my forces aside, great Sultan.
How may I serve? Joining the ranks. How may I serve, Sultan?
What is the Sultan's will? Na'am, Sultan.
Sultan.
Separating the men, mighty Sultan. Forming up together, Sultan.
How may I serve, Sultan? We march! Sultan! As you will. How may I serve, Sultan? Sultan! As you will. Splitting the army.
As my Sultan wills. Of course, Sultan.
How may I serve, Sultan? We move, Sultan. Orders. How may I serve, Sultan? Merging our armies.
Yes.
Sultan. We march. A terrible sight. The enemy surrounds our walls, Sultan. The infidels wait at our gates, Sultan. It is a siege. Sultan, the infidels dare to lay siege to our walls. How may I serve, Sultan?
As my Sultan wills. Na'am. Infidels to kill, Sultan. Na'am. As my Sultan wills. Of course, Sultan.
Defeating you will bring me...
Yes. We move.
I will not mock you.
As my Sultan wills. Na'am. Our enemies will suffer. Inshallah, none of them shall escape us. To battle!
Defeating you will bring me...
Yes. Yes, Sultan. Your enemies shall... As my Sultan wills.
Sultan, how may I serve, Yala? The sun sets on...
Orders, mighty Sultan!
This day belongs to the enemy. We must pull back now!
Orders. We march. Sultan. Orders.
As my Sultan wills. Our enemies will suffer. Yalla! As my Sultan wills. Na'am. We move at first light. Shubadak. Yes, Sultan. Your enemies shall fall swiftly. We showed the enemy no mercy, Sultan. Inshallah, none of them shall escape us. To battle!
Units, await my orders. General's bodyguard. Units, defend position. Group. Forward! Move out!
Only half the enemy force. The enemy king runs like a frightened dog. Cut him down! Or do his men a kindness to slay such a cur. A foe fights with horns made of clay. All praise to Allah. You have left our enemy lost. They run like children. Scour them from the field. Great victories are like sweet nectar. Come, let us drink of the most rare and glorious fruit.
The payment. A crushing victory, my Sultan. Infidels to kill, Sultan.
No, I will not mock you. I simply challenge you.
Yes, Sultan. Your enemies shall fall swiftly. As my Sultan wills. Shubadak, as my Sultan wills. Tomorrow's journey awaits.
Inshallah, we will have our revenge. Continuing tomorrow, my...
We move at first light. Infidels to kill, Sultan. We move. Yalla. As my Sultan...
Face me in battle. It is the honor.
This will be an honorable battle. Alhamdulillah, we have prevailed. Yes, Sultan. As my Sultan wills. Yes. There shall be no mercy for these infidels. Such is the fate of all infidels who face me. Shubadak. Inshallah, none of them shall escape us. To battle! We shall not leave any of the infidels alive! To battle!
Units, await my order. Units, defend positions.
Units, group!
Bolder than a rooster, but no less dead for that. Our enemy flees before us like a herd of goats. Drive them from the battle! Victory is ours. A victory both righteous and well-deserved. It cannot be said.
No! Long live the warriors of Islam!
What is the Sultan's will? Infidels to kill as my Sultan wills. As my Sultan wills.
Of course, Sultan.
Shubadak.
By your will. Orders? Yalla!
The Infidels' army will not survive. Give the Infidel nothing this day, except...
Units, await my orders! Units, defend position! Units, group!
Enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost 4 fights with horns made of clay. We are winning the battle. Our enemy flees before us like a herd of goats. Drive them from the battle.
Units, make haste!
Victory is ours. A victory both righteous and well-deserved.
No!
No mercy, Sultan.
I have failed you, men. We are beaten. Retreat!
We move at first light. This day belongs to the enemy. We must pull back now. Tomorrow's journey awaits.
Na'am, great Sultan. Course set. Inshallah, our winds shall be fair.
As my Sultan wills. Yes. We move. Shubadak. Na'am. There shall be no mercy for these infidels. A crushing victory, my Sultan. Yes, Sultan. Your enemies shall fall swiftly. As my Sultan wills. Of course, Sultan. Tomorrow's journey awaits.
Orders. Sultan. How may I serve, Sultan?
Our enemies will suffer. By your will. Shubadak. We move. As my Sultan will. Our enemies will suffer. I will wreak great vengeance on you for that, infidel. Resting here. Curse those infidels. We shall be back. Marching no further.
We will redeem ourselves! Regroup!
We move at first light. I will see you dead yet. Set watch patrols. We rest here.
Please.
I will wreak great vengeance on you for that infidel. Resting here. Shubadak. As my Sultan wills. Infidels to kill, Sultan. Yes.
Sultan. How may I serve, Sultan? How may I serve, Sultan? As you will. Continuing tomorrow, mighty Sultan.
Orders, mighty Sultan.
Orders.
Infidels to kill, Sultan. We move. Resting here. As my Sultan wills. As my Sultan wills.
Sultan. We move, Sultan.
As my Sultan wills. Of course, Sultan. We move at first light.
Sultan. We march.
Yes. Na'am.
Orders. We move, Sultan.
Our enemies will suffer. Shubadak. moving off from the other army. Forming a force the infidels will fear.
Stay close to borders, Captain! Curses! We must retreat! We must anchor until morning.
Perfectly.
Sultan! We march! How may I serve, Sultan? Sultan, we move, Sultan! Yalla, how may I serve, Sultan? As you will. Orders. Yalla!
As my Sultan wills. Naam. Tomorrow,
Sultan! We move, Sultan! We rest.
as my Sultan wills. Of course, Sultan. Our enemies will suffer.
How may I serve, Sultan? Orders. Sultan! As you will. How may I serve, Sultan? Orders. Joining the ranks.
We move. Set infidels to kill, Sultan.
Sultan!
Orders, mighty Sultan. Yes, Sultan! Closing to engage!
Orders. On to this. Moving the men.
Yes, Sultan.
How may I serve, Sultan?
Yes. As my Sultan wills.
Sultan! Orders. The infidels wait at our gates, Sultan. It is a siege. Sultan! The infidels dare to lay siege to our walls.
Curse those infidels. We shall be back. Resting here.
Sultan! Yalla!
As my Sultan wills. Naam. As my Sultan wills.
Battle will resolve our difference.
Infidels to kill, Sultan.
Orders. As you will. How may I serve, Sultan? We march.
Our enemies will suffer.
Naam, great Sultan.
My master will.
Infidels to kill, Sultan.
Yes, Sultan. Sultan, our fleet is under attack. This battle is lost. Flee for your life. Inshallah, the winds shall return tomorrow. Stay close to borders, Captain. Withdraw. Inshallah, we will survive.
I have failed you, men. We are beaten. Retreat!
Tomorrow's journey awaits.
Alhamdulillah! Your faith and courage have triumphed!
Orders, mighty Sultan.
Ashore at once. Our enemies.
How may I serve, Sultan? Forming up together, Sultan.
Yalla. As my Sultan wills.
Orders. Sultan. We march.
As my Sultan wills. Naam. As my Sultan wills. We will engage them honorably. We shall.
How may I serve, Sultan? Orders. We march, Sultan. As you will. The sun sets on today's journey.
Sultan, our fleet is under attack.
How may I serve, Sultan?
As my Sultan wills. Of course, Sultan. Yes, Sultan. We close for battle. Infidels to kill, Sultan. We move. Our enemies will suffer. Yalla!
Sultan. How may we march? We rest here until dawn.
As my Sultan wills. This will be an honorable battle. Alhamdulillah! Allah has granted us victory! The word of the blessed Prophet will be spread here. Victory! As my Sultan wills.
Orders. Orders. Sultan. Orders. How may I serve, Sultan? Orders. Sultan. How may I serve, Sultan? Orders.
As my Sultan wills.
Orders.
As my Sultan wills.
How may I serve, Sultan? Orders. How may I serve, Sultan? Sultan. Orders. Sultan. How may I serve, Sultan? Orders. Separating the men.
Nah.
Sultan.
Infidels to kill, Sultan. Our enemies.
How may I serve, Sultan? Sultan. As you will, joining the ranks. Orders. Yalla. Sultan. As you will. Orders. We move, Sultan. Sultan. Yalla.
As my Sultan wills. Of course, Sultan. Shubadak. Naam. Resting here. Yes. Yalla. Set what?
Orders.
Infidels to kill, Sultan.
Sultan.
As my Sultan wills.
How may I serve, Sultan? Forming up together, Sultan.
Setting a watch here. Shubadak. Shall we move out to break the enemy siege, Sultan?
All that is left for us is to fight. Defeating you will bring me...
Yes. Inshallah, none of them shall escape us. To battle. Such is the fate of all infidels who face me. Resting here.
Sultan. How may I serve? As you will.
Our enemies will suffer. Shubadak. By your... As my Sultan wills. Of course, Sultan. Alhamdulillah! Your faith and courage have triumphed! As my...
Sultan. How may I serve, Sultan? As you will.
Infidels to kill, Sultan! As my Sultan wills. Naam. Setting a watch here, mighty Sultan. As my Sultan wills. Of course, Sultan. Our enemies will suffer.
Orders. Sultan. Remove Sultan.
Infidels to kill, Sultan. Naam. Our enemies will suffer. Infidels to kill, Sultan.
How may I serve, Sultan? Orders.
As my Sultan wills. Naam. We move at first light.
Sultan. Yala. Orders. We move, Sultan. How may I serve, Sultan? Orders. As you will.
As my Sultan wills. Of course, Sultan. Our enemies will suffer. Yalla! The infidels stand outside our walls. They shall not take them. I will see you dead yet. Marching no further. As my Sultan wills. Naam.
Orders. We move, Sultan.
Shu bedak.